Chosen one, you are not here by chance. Heaven has orchestrated this very moment with precision. The hand of God has led you to this exact breath in time because a supernatural transfer is about to take place in your life. You are standing at the threshold of divine wealth, the kind that flows from the unseen into your reality. The delay has broken, the gates are opening. As Deuteronomy 8:18 declares, it is He who gives you power to get wealth. Anointed one, align your spirit because what's coming is not just provision, it is purpose wrapped in prosperity. Chosen one, listen closely. This message is not coincidence. You didn't stumble here, you were summoned. Heaven has been aligning the steps of your life, quietly weaving divine coordinates that now converge in this very moment. This isn't another inspirational message. This is an announcement from eternity. The life-changing meeting that has been written into your destiny is approaching, and when it arrives, nothing in your world will remain the same. You can feel it, can't you? The stirring in your chest that won't let you rest, the subtle pressure that whispers, prepare. That's not anxiety, it's acceleration. It's the pulse of divine momentum, signaling that heaven's timeline has reached your name. For years, the pieces of your story have looked scattered, delayed, even denied. But now God is revealing that none of it was wasted. Every closed door, every lonely night, every detour was choreography for this divine collision between your obedience and His appointed time. Anointed one, you are standing at the threshold of a supernatural encounter, a meeting between your humanity and His glory. What's coming is not limited to spiritual renewal. It is a transfer, a release of authority, wisdom, and yes, even resources. Heaven is shifting ownership from the unfaithful to the faithful, from the takers to the trusted. You have been tested in silence so that when the blessing comes, you'll carry it with reverence, not pride. This is not a reward, it's an entrustment. I know what it feels like to wait in the wilderness. I've been there when nothing made sense, when prayers felt unanswered, and the promise seemed too far to reach. But I learned something sacred in that silence. God never withholds to punish. He delays to prepare. He was not ignoring you, He was incubating you. And now the incubation is ending. The seal is breaking. The same pressure that tried to crush you was the force birthing your next dimension. Chosen one, don't be surprised if the atmosphere around you starts to shift. People may distance themselves. Opportunities may suddenly close. That's not rejection, it's redirection. Heaven is clearing your space so divine connections can enter. The next chapter of your life will not be built on convenience, but on covenant. Those who once misunderstood you will witness the hand of God elevate you beyond explanation. You are moving from obscurity to divine visibility, not for applause, but for assignment. There is a holy transaction happening even now. God is exchanging your exhaustion for endurance, your confusion for clarity, your scarcity for overflow. The spiritual becomes physical when faith meets obedience. That's why this moment matters. What you believe now determines what manifests next. You are not waiting for a miracle. The miracle has been waiting for your alignment. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe. Can you sense the shift? The same power that raised Jesus from the tomb is hovering over your situation, resurrecting what seemed lifeless. You thought it was over, but heaven says it's only beginning. There is a meeting scheduled in the spirit realm with your name on it, a meeting that will rewire your purpose, recalibrate your heart, and release divine instructions. It's closer than you think, and when it comes, you'll recognize it. It won't look loud or dramatic, it will feel right. You'll step into rooms you never imagined, speak with wisdom you never studied, and carry peace that others can't explain. That's the mark of divine timing, when everything starts to move with ease, because heaven has gone before you. Chosen one, I speak to your spirit now. Do not doubt your readiness. The enemy has been whispering that you're unworthy, that you're not qualified, that you've missed your chance. But the truth is, you were chosen before you were prepared. Grace covered the gap between who you were and who you are becoming. You are not behind. You are precisely on schedule. Every experience, every heartbreak, every betrayal, every quiet victory was divine training. The storms didn't break you. They baptized you into boldness. The loneliness wasn't punishment. It was proof that you were being set apart. And now heaven is calling your name into visibility. The mantle that was once heavy will now fit perfectly. The life-changing meeting ahead is not just with another person. It is a meeting between your old self and the version of you heaven has been sculpting in secret. You are about to see what God saw when He called you mine. This isn't theory, this is transformation. The anointing you carry is no longer dormant, it's awakening. So hold steady. Don't chase what's fading. Prepare for what's forming. The wait has been long, but the weight of glory that's about to rest on your life will make it all worth it. God is about to show you that His promises were never postponed, they were preserved. This is the turning point. The light that once flickered inside you is about to blaze. Heaven has decided your season of delay has expired. The meeting is closer than you think, and when it arrives, the ordinary will end and destiny will begin. Chosen one. The reason the last few months have felt so unpredictable is because the heavens have been rearranging everything that concerns you. What seemed like chaos was actually calibration. God was shifting your atmosphere, realigning your relationships, and removing attachments that could not enter your next season. It may have felt like loss, but in truth, it was liberation. You were never being abandoned, you were being positioned. Every unanswered call, every door that suddenly closed, every plan that unraveled it was all heaven's hand at work. You see, when divine timing draws near, anything that isn't aligned must break away. That's why the shaking came first. The shaking was never to destroy you, but to release you from the weight of what was never meant to stay. The anointed one cannot rise while still anchored to the old. You were not buried, you were planted. Listen, this is the part few understand. Elevation doesn't come with applause. It comes with isolation. It's in the silence that you learn to hear the whisper of God more clearly. It's in the delay that you build endurance. The waiting has been long because the promise is heavy. But the weight of what's coming will not crush you, it will crown you. You are being prepared for visibility, but heaven had to ensure your character could carry your calling. Chosen one. I know what it feels like to be overlooked, to pray and not see results, to walk faithfully while others seem to sprint ahead. I've been there watching others celebrate while you're still waiting for your own breakthrough. But hear me, delay does not mean denial. God was not withholding, He was measuring. He was ensuring that when He blessed you, no man could say it was luck, timing, or talent. It would be undeniably divine. Right now, the heavens are opening and a supernatural acceleration is being released. The same God who spoke, "Let there be light," is now speaking, "Let there be release over your life." Finances that were locked up are about to be loosed. Relationships that were stagnant are about to bloom again with purpose. Doors that once required you to knock will now open on approach because your spiritual frequency has changed. You are walking in divine resonance now, where what you carry calls things into alignment. Anointed one, don't shrink when the winds rise. The turbulence you feel is proof that you're ascending. Planes don't shake on the runway, they shake in the climb. And that's where you are mid-ascent, breaking through resistance. Every attack on your peace, every distraction thrown your way is spiritual interference, not coincidence. Hell can sense your promotion even before you can see it, but no interference can override divine instruction. Heaven has already spoken, it is your time. And when God decides it's your time, no delay, no doubt, no demon can reverse it. The calendar of man has nothing on the clock of heaven. What looks like too late in the natural is right on time in the spirit. You are stepping into a moment of divine synchronization where what was once fragmented suddenly makes sense. Chosen one. This next meeting won't just change your circumstances, it will redefine your identity. You're about to encounter a version of yourself that has been hidden in obedience and refined by fire. The strength you're about to display isn't learned, it's inherited. It's the strength of those who prayed for you generations ago, the endurance of every ancestor who survived so you could step into destiny. You are the answer to their intercession. You've felt it lately, the strange peace in the middle of uncertainty, the sense that something unseen is watching over your steps. That's because heaven has already gone before you. Angels are now occupying the path ahead, clearing unseen obstacles, dismantling unseen opposition. You don't need to force what's next. You only need to follow the flow. When it's divine, it won't require desperation, just discernment. I remember a time when I nearly gave up. Everything I built collapsed in one season. Plans failed, friends disappeared, doors slammed. I questioned if I'd misheard God. But it was in that very collapse that his voice became unmistakable. He said, "You thought I was breaking you down, but I was breaking you open." That's when I realized God doesn't remove things to punish. He removes them to make room for something eternal. Chosen one. The life-changing meeting you are approaching will not happen in noise, but in knowing. It will not come through chaos, but through calm. It's not about chasing a person or an event. It's about becoming still enough to hear the next divine instruction. This is the kind of meeting where revelation replaces confusion, where clarity becomes confirmation, where destiny stops being a mystery and starts becoming movement. You're not waiting for a miracle, you are the miracle. The same spirit that hovered over creation now hovers over you, shaping the new thing God is birthing through your life. This next chapter isn't just about survival, it's about significance. You are being trusted with a platform, a mantle, a mission that carries eternal weight. Prepare your spirit, anointed one. The air is shifting, the realm is thinning. You're about to see prayers you whispered years ago suddenly sprout into reality. Don't panic when the unfamiliar begins to unfold. This isn't confusion, it's confirmation. You're not losing control, you're entering divine flow. Heaven's decree stands firm, you are chosen, and the meeting is already in motion. The countdown has begun, not toward the end of something, but the unveiling of everything. Chosen one, every destiny moment begins with a divine disturbance. When heaven moves, the atmosphere shifts. The familiar starts to feel foreign. What once comforted you now feels too small. That uneasiness you've been feeling lately, that restlessness deep in your chest, is not confusion. It's calling. It's your spirit recognizing that your old season no longer fits. You've outgrown it, and heaven is signaling that it's time to step higher. Do not misinterpret the discomfort. Growth never comes wrapped in ease. God often disguises promotion as pressure. Before a tree breaks through the soil, the seed feels buried. That's what you've been feeling, buried. But in reality, you've been planted in purpose. Every silent day, every lonely night, every moment of uncertainty has been watering your roots beneath the surface. And now the soil is beginning to move. Something sacred is sprouting. Anointed one. The life-changing meeting that is approaching isn't just divine, it's deliberate. Heaven chose this hour for a reason. You've been through too many storms to miss this moment. God's hand has been carefully writing the next chapter while you thought the story was paused. But this is not a pause. It's a setup. Everything you lost is about to return, multiplied, redefined, and refined. You see, when divine timing collides with readiness, miracles no longer need announcements, they simply unfold. The things you've been praying for, fasting, for believing for, they are no longer in the realm of delay. They are now in transit. I know it feels surreal. You've waited so long that hope started to fade. But let this settle into your spirit. The delay was not denial. It was divine sequencing. Heaven has been aligning what you couldn't see. Chosen one, remember this truth. God does not prepare blessings for you. He prepares you for the blessing. That's why the pruning was so painful. He was not cutting you down. He was shaping you to sustain what's coming. Many want elevation, but can't carry endurance. Many crave miracles, but collapse under management. But you have endured the fire, and now the fire will work for you. You have proven faithful in famine, and now harvest is being commanded to locate you. I can feel it even as I speak this. Something is unlocking in the unseen. The heavens are opening scrolls with your name on them. New assignments are being released. Instructions are being written. Divine partners are being summoned into your orbit. This isn't random connection. It's ordained collaboration. God is weaving your purpose with others who have been prepared in parallel. Anointed One, this next chapter will not require striving. It will require surrender. The doors that are about to open are spiritual, not situational. This means no manipulation, no begging, no chasing. All you must do is remain aligned, because when alignment meets obedience, manifestation becomes inevitable. What once took years will now happen in days. This is the power of divine acceleration. I remember when I first felt the shift in my own life. It was subtle, a quiet whisper that said, "Be still. I'm doing something new." I didn't understand it then. Everything around me looked like loss. But months later, that same stillness became strategy. I watched as people I thought were necessary drifted away, and opportunities I didn't even apply for started finding me. That's when I learned obedience invites overflow. You never need to chase what heaven has already assigned to you. Chosen one. You are in that same space right now, the in-between, where the unseen is becoming seen. You can't go back, and you can't stay where you are. The Spirit is calling you forward. You are being ushered into divine proximity. This is more than elevation, it's encounter. You are about to meet the version of yourself that walks in authority, that speaks with power, that carries peace even in chaos. You'll know this meeting has arrived when your fears begin to lose their voice. When things that used to trigger you suddenly fall silent. When the same storms that once terrified you now reveal purpose instead of pain. That's what transformation feels like. It's not the absence of battle, it's the birth of boldness. Chosen one, pay attention to your dreams, your discernment, your delays. Heaven is speaking through all three. You'll notice patterns, repeated numbers, divine coincidences, conversations that seem to answer your private prayers. These are not random. They're heavenly markers guiding you closer to the appointed moment. The supernatural often hides in simplicity. The spiritual transfer you're about to experience won't come through striving or performance. It will come through positioning. Stay humble, stay yielded. The quieter you become, the louder heaven can speak. Remember, the greatest miracles are never shouted, they are revealed. You've prayed for breakthrough, but what's arriving is bigger than that. This isn't just breakthrough, it's birthing. Something new is being formed inside you, and soon it will manifest around you. Your name is being whispered in rooms you've never entered. Your spirit is being recognized in realms you've never seen. This is what it feels like when heaven moves your file from pending to approved. Chosen one. This is not just a word, it's a confirmation. Heaven has decided. The meeting is in motion. And before this season ends, you will look back and say, "It all makes sense now." Chosen one, there comes a moment in every divine journey when you can no longer return to who you were. You can feel it, can't you? The air is different. The energy around you has shifted. You no longer fit inside the limits you once accepted. That's not arrogance, it's ascension. Heaven has begun the process of unfolding your next identity, and the life you knew before this moment cannot contain the magnitude of what you are becoming. You've wondered why familiar spaces suddenly feel foreign, why conversations that used to fill you now leave you empty. It's because your spirit has outgrown old frequencies. You are vibrating at a higher rhythm now, one that can only attract what is aligned with destiny. When God begins to elevate, he starts by isolating. It's never punishment, it's preservation. He hides you to refine you, so when the unveiling happens, the world won't see the old you. They'll see the anointed you. Anointed one, this separation season has been your sacred cocoon. The silence wasn't abandonment, it was divine strategy. God silenced the noise so you could hear his voice clearly. He was teaching you to depend on revelation, not recognition. Many around you may not understand why you withdrew, why your circle grew smaller, why you no longer chase approval. But that's because you've learned something sacred when God validates you. No man's validation is necessary. Listen carefully. You are being invited into divine proximity. The life-changing meeting ahead is not just about opportunity, it's about access. Heaven is granting you entrance into a higher dimension of influence, wisdom, and favor. There are doors opening in this season that no human hand can shut. And yet not every open door is divine. Some are distractions disguised as destiny. That's why discernment is your greatest protection right now. You will begin to sense divine timing in your spirit before you see it in your surroundings. You'll feel the nudge to move the knowing, to wait the peace that surpasses understanding when it's time to act. This is spiritual synchronization, heaven's rhythm flowing through your obedience. Don't rush this process, chosen one. Divine acceleration is not about speed, it's about alignment. When you're aligned, what would have taken years begins to happen in moments. I remember the night God whispered, "The reason you've been hidden is because I was protecting what I placed inside you from being diluted by premature exposure." That hit me deeply. I realized I wasn't delayed, I was being developed. The silence was building strength. The waiting was birthing weight. When God promotes, He does it suddenly. But the preparation, that's slow, painful, necessary, and now you are standing at the edge of that unveiling. Chosen one, you're about to enter a season where the supernatural will become your new normal. Provision will appear before the need arises. Words will flow from your spirit with divine authority. People will be drawn to you not because of charisma, but because of the presence you carry. The aura around your life will shift from striving to sacred stillness. This is what happens when heaven decides to spotlight a life that has been faithful in secret. You may start to feel physical manifestations of this shift, a heaviness in your chest that turns into peace warmth in your hands, vivid dreams that carry instructions, moments of deep stillness where time seems to stop. Don't dismiss these as coincidence. They're signs that heaven is close. You're not imagining it, you're being awakened to a new spiritual frequency. Anointed one, don't fear the unknown. The path ahead is not unfamiliar to God. He walked it before you were born. The very steps you're taking now were pre-written in eternity. Every detail has been measured and sealed with divine accuracy. What feels uncertain to you is already finished in heaven's record. That's why your peace must not depend on understanding, it must depend on trust. You may not know the how, but you already hold the who. The one who called you is faithful, and the promise attached to your name will not return void. You are not chasing miracles anymore, they are being magnetized to your obedience. The atmosphere around your life is beginning to carry the fragrance of fulfillment. This is not wishful thinking, it's prophetic evidence that your time has arrived. I sense this deeply for you. What's about to unfold will not only bless you, it will bless through you. This meeting you're approaching isn't just for personal elevation, it's for kingdom expansion. You will become a vessel through which divine provision flows spiritually, financially, and emotionally. God will use your life as living proof that obedience opens supernatural supply. Chosen one, your hands are being anointed for impact. Everything you touch in this next season will multiply. Ideas will turn to income. Purpose will turn to platforms. Pain will turn to prophecy. You won't have to chase influence, it will be drawn to you by divine magnetism. This is not ambition, it's assignment. The heavens are declaring now is the appointed time. The meeting is not just closer, it's imminent. Angels have already been dispatched with your instructions. The blueprint of your next move is being unrolled in the spirit. Stay in posture, stay in prayer, stay in peace. Because soon, chosen one, everything that once confused you will begin to make sense. Every delay will prove divine. Every tear will turn into oil. And every closed door will reveal itself as protection. Heaven has made its decision, and that decision is you. Chosen one, when heaven begins to accelerate your destiny, the first sign is not applause, it's agitation. Things that once felt comfortable will suddenly feel constricting. The conversations you tolerated will start to drain you. The places that once felt safe will no longer fit. That's not a sign you're lost, it's confirmation that you're being lifted. You are stepping out of alignment with the ordinary and into agreement with the extraordinary. The divine meeting you're approaching is not random, it's written. Before you took your first breath, this moment was marked in heaven's calendar. Every prayer, every delay, Every disappointment, all of it was converging toward this point. God has been writing the narrative of your breakthrough in invisible ink, and now He's revealing the pages one by one. The ink is becoming visible. The story is beginning to speak. Anointed One. I know this season has tested your faith. You've wondered why others seem to move ahead while you stay hidden. But hear this: God hides His finest work until it's ready to shine. A diamond doesn't sparkle in the mine, it sparkles in the light. And you, beloved, are about to step into that light. What has been hidden in you will now be highlighted through you. Don't resent the preparation. Every rejection was redirection. Every silence was strategy. The closed doors were never punishment, they were prophecy in disguise. Had those doors opened too early, they would have crushed you under pressure. But now, because you've endured the process, you're prepared for the promise. There's a sacred reason you felt the tension lately, the feeling that something big is about to happen, but you can't quite see it. That's spiritual labor. Heaven is pushing something through you. The contractions you feel are not confusion, they're creation. You are birthing a new dimension of purpose, and like every birth, it comes with both pain and power. The moment you thought was breaking you is actually crowning you. I've walked through that kind of breaking myself, the kind where your tears become your prayers and your silence becomes your offering. I remember when everything I built started collapsing at once. Finances dried up, opportunities vanished, even people I loved turned away. I felt stripped, emptied, invisible. But that's when God spoke softly. I'm not taking from you, I'm taking you through. That sentence changed everything. Because when God takes you through, He never leaves you as He found you. You come out refined, recalibrated, and redefined. What I thought was loss turned out to be the foundation of my next season. That's what's happening to you now, chosen one. The shaking is proof that the structure is changing. Heaven is remodeling your reality. Anointed one, you've been asking for breakthrough, but heaven is giving you blueprints. You don't just need an open door, you need the wisdom to walk through it. And that's exactly what's coming. Divine insight, fresh revelation, the kind of understanding that unlocks favor. The same spirit that hovered over the chaos in Genesis is now hovering over your life, forming something breathtaking out of what looked like nothing. Be sensitive in this season. God is speaking in symbols, dreams, and divine interruptions. You might wake up at odd hours feeling stirred. That's not restlessness, it's revelation knocking. He's pulling you into conversation. The life-changing meeting is not limited to an event, it's an encounter that begins in your spirit before it manifests in your schedule. Heaven always starts inward before it shows outward. You may notice people returning from your past, old memories surfacing, or situations that test your patience. These are divine checkpoints. God is confirming whether you can carry blessing without breaking. Every test right now is about capacity. You're being prepared for overflow, not survival. Don't fail the test by reacting, pass it by remaining still. Stillness is not weakness, it's weaponry. The calmest spirit always carries the most authority. Chosen one. The transfer that's coming will touch every layer of your life, spiritual, emotional, even financial. What once drained you will now fund you. God is shifting provision from those who misused it to those who will multiply it. You are part of that shift. What looks like sudden favor will actually be delayed faithfulness catching up with you. There will come a day sooner than you think when everything that made you weep will make you worship. You will stand in the very place where you once cried and realize why the delay was necessary. You'll see that God was not silent, He was strategic. And the moment you step into that realization, peace will wash over you like a promise kept. Do not be surprised when divine connections appear suddenly. People you've never met will begin to carry keys to your next level. You won't need to chase them. They'll find you. Destiny attracts destiny. Heaven is weaving your life into a larger tapestry, and the threads that looked random are now forming a pattern of purpose. Anointed one. Your obedience has become your currency. Every time you trusted when you didn't understand, heaven recorded it. Every tear you shed in secret became a seed. And now that seed is about to bear fruit. Not in another lifetime, not someday, now. The word soon in the Spirit doesn't mean months, it means when you're ready. And beloved, heaven has decided you are ready. Chosen one, take a deep breath and listen within. Do you feel that shift in the air? That's divine confirmation. The meeting is not just closer, it's already begun. You are in the countdown not to a collapse, but to a coronation. Heaven has made its decision, and earth is about to echo it. Chosen one, when heaven decides to reveal its plan, it doesn't arrive with noise, it arrives with knowing. You begin to sense things before they happen. The winds of change brush your soul before the evidence shows up in the natural. That's where you are now, anointed one standing between revelation and realization. The unseen has already shifted. The visible is just catching up. You may have noticed it lately, time feels different. Days seem shorter, moments feel heavier. That's because you've stepped into prophetic time. When destiny draws near, everything around you accelerates. Conversations carry more weight, decisions feel more critical, and even silence feels sacred. This isn't pressure, it's preparation. Heaven is adjusting your internal clock to match divine rhythm. Chosen one, hear this. You are not running out of time, you're running into timing. What took others years to build will come to you in divine sequence. Favor will locate you because faith already positioned you. You have obeyed through pain, trusted through tears, and held on through seasons that broke others. That's why God is about to honor you publicly for what you carried privately. Every wilderness season had a purpose. Every delay held instruction. You were not waiting for something, you were being woven into something. The process didn't change the promise, it changed you. You are not who you were when you first prayed for breakthrough. You are stronger now, sharper, softer, more surrendered. And that combination, strength wrapped in surrender, is what heaven trusts with promotion. Anointed one, your life is about to become a testimony of divine reversal. The places you were mocked, you will be magnified. The rooms that rejected you will now require your presence. The ones who doubted you will soon say, "We always knew." But you'll smile quietly because you'll know it was never them, it was always God. Do not let bitterness steal your blessing. The tests you endured were never about people. They were about posture. God was training your heart to stay pure under pressure. That's why you couldn't retaliate even when you wanted to. That's why forgiveness felt forced but necessary. Every time you released pain instead of revenge, you unlocked another layer of your calling. Chosen one. Your obedience has reached heaven's threshold. The meeting you've been sensing, it's not symbolic, it's strategic. You are about to collide with purpose in real time. Divine ideas, supernatural connections, and unexpected resources will begin to manifest without warning. But don't panic. When heaven releases harvest, it often feels like chaos before it looks like clarity. That's how you know it's real. You won't be able to explain it, only steward it. This is where maturity matters. Don't waste miracles on explanation. The anointing you carry in this next season isn't for validation, it's for impact. Let your results speak louder than your reasons. When the blessing comes, it won't need your defense. It will defend itself. Anointed one, let me speak from experience. I remember when God began to elevate me quietly. Opportunities appeared that I hadn't chased. People reached out I hadn't even met. And yet with every new door came new resistance. I learned quickly blessing and battle arrive as twins. The higher you rise, the heavier the warfare. That's because you're not just carrying blessing, you're carrying blueprint. The enemy isn't fighting your past, he's terrified of your potential. That's why you've been under attack mentally and emotionally. But now the warfare is breaking. You've outlasted the storm that was meant to bury you. You've proven that your faith cannot be manipulated by fear. Heaven has issued a decree, no more delay. Everything that was withheld is being released. Every area that felt dry will overflow. Every promise that felt distant is drawing near. Chosen one, as this divine meeting unfolds, You will begin to notice signs, subtle confirmations that heaven is near. Your sleep will deepen, your prayers will quicken, your discernment will sharpen. Things that used to frustrate you will no longer bother you because you've ascended above them. You will operate from peace, not panic, from authority, not anxiety. That's what divine maturity looks like: quiet power. The people around you may not understand it. They'll ask, how did this happen so fast? But you'll know the truth. It didn't happen fast. It happened in God's time. The seeds you planted in tears are now blooming in testimony. This is the harvest of hidden obedience. Heaven has been watching, and the reward is unfolding. Anointed one. The transfer that's taking place right now isn't just financial, it's generational. God is resetting bloodlines, redeeming legacies, and rewriting destinies through your yes. You're not just walking into favor, you're walking into inheritance. The blessings coming to you were written for your lineage long before you were born. You are the bridge between what was broken and what will be restored. You've cried enough, endured enough, proven enough. Now heaven says it's your turn. This meeting will not just change your situation, it will redefine your identity. You'll walk differently, speak differently, think differently. Because once you encounter divine confirmation, you can never go back to doubt. Chosen one, breathe deeply. The shift is not approaching, it's arrived. The atmosphere around your life is now pregnant with promise. Stay anchored in gratitude, because what's coming next will require your humility as much as your faith. The crown is ready, but only the surrendered can wear it. Hold steady, stay expectant. The hand of God is still writing, and the chapter that's about to unfold will make every previous page worth it. Heaven hasn't forgotten you. It was simply preparing the stage for your reveal. Chosen one. What's happening now is not coincidence, it's convergence. The fragments of your past, the prayers of your waiting, and the pain of your process are colliding in this sacred hour. This is what divine timing feels like. Everything begins to make sense, not in your mind, but in your spirit. You are stepping into a season where revelation will replace regret. Every why that once tormented you will soon be answered with, now I understand. Anointed one, heaven has not been silent. It has been strategic. The silence you endured was God's classroom, and your faith was the textbook. He has been teaching you the language of trust, the ability to walk without visible proof. You thought nothing was moving, but all along the invisible realm was roaring with activity. Angels were rearranging your steps. Divine timing was maturing your character, and your obedience was building a bridge between promise and manifestation. Chosen one. You are not at the edge of breakthrough anymore. You are in it. You're standing in the middle of the unfolding. What used to be prophecy is now process, and what was process is now becoming proof. Even when you can't see the full picture, the shift is undeniable. People around you can sense it. The atmosphere around you testifies to it. You carry a new fragrance, the scent of someone who has been through fire and come out glowing with glory. I know what it's like to stand in this, in between, where the old has fallen away, but the new hasn't fully appeared. It feels like living in mid-air with no clear ground beneath you. But that's how divine transition works. God removes the familiar before revealing the fulfillment, because faith isn't built on what you see, it's built on what you know. And deep down, you know something holy is near. You can't explain it, but your soul recognizes the shift. The divine meeting drawing near will be subtle, yet seismic. It may not happen in a crowd. It may happen in your car, your prayer room, or even in a quiet midnight moment. But when it comes, it will feel like the veil has lifted. You'll hear clearly. You'll see differently. You'll know things without needing confirmation. This is the prophetic upgrade, when God no longer speaks through noise, but through knowing. Anointed one. This is not the season to question what's leaving. It's the season to prepare for what's landing. People will fade not because they failed, but because their assignment in your story is complete. Don't chase closure, chase clarity. God is not punishing you with separation. He's protecting your next level from contamination. There are mantles too sacred to carry among the careless. You are stepping into that level now. You might start to notice divine patterns around you, numbers, repeated symbols, dreams that replay with precision. Don't dismiss them as imagination. Heaven is coding messages into your reality. The universe is echoing God's voice, aligning every detail to affirm your readiness. These are not coincidences, they're confirmations. You've passed the test and now heaven is signaling the transition. Chosen one, you've entered a zone where obedience and overflow coexist. When you speak, things will shift. When you pray, results will manifest faster. When you rest, heaven will still work. You're no longer striving for what you were born to carry, you're simply becoming it. You are the evidence that surrender births success. The life-changing meeting ahead is not just between you and destiny, it's between your old nature and your divine self. The hesitant version of you is meeting the holy version of you. The version that doubted is now shaking hands with the version that declares, you are no longer becoming, you are. What God spoke over you in secret is now taking form in public. This is divine emergence. Anointed one, hear this as your confirmation. Your next chapter will not require explanation. It will be self-evident. The favor on your life will speak louder than words. The peace you carry will silence confusion. The grace upon you will announce that God was with you all along. This isn't the season for defense, it's the season for demonstration. You don't need to prove the anointing, you need to walk in it. I've lived this moment myself, the divine collision between destiny and readiness. It feels surreal at first. Doors open faster than you can step through them. People you never imagined meeting begin to call your name. Ideas start birthing overnight. But beneath the acceleration, there's a holy warning: stay grounded. Because while elevation exposes you to opportunity, it also tests your humility. Chosen one, this is how you sustain what's coming. Stay pure. Guard your motives. Keep your heart uncluttered. The power that's about to flow through you can only move freely in surrendered vessels. If you try to control it, you'll contain it. But if you release it, it will multiply. Remember, you are not the source, you are the stream. The heavens are watching, the angels are aligning. The same voice that called you out of obscurity is now saying, step forward. This meeting is not just a moment, it's a movement. You are crossing the threshold between waiting and walking, between promise and performance, between hearing the word and becoming the word. Chosen one. The hand of God is resting on you now. You can feel it, that warmth, that peace, that weight. It's not pressure, it's presence. It's heaven's way of saying, you're ready. The meeting isn't coming someday, it's unfolding now. Chosen one, listen closely. This next phase is sacred. You are standing in the middle of what prophets once called the divine hour of manifestation. The spiritual preparation is complete. The atmosphere has been cleared. The veil is lifting and heaven is breathing on everything connected to your name. You have been in gestation, but now you are in revelation. The unseen promises are about to take visible form. Anointed one, this is where the supernatural becomes practical. It won't feel mystical, it will feel natural, effortless, divinely timed. You'll speak and answers will appear. You'll move and resistance will dissolve. You'll pray and peace will rush in like a flood. You're not stepping into luck, you're stepping into alignment. The difference: luck fades, but alignment flows. You are now aligned with heaven's current, and that current will carry you further than effort ever could. For so long, you carried the vision in silence. You nurtured dreams that nobody believed in and prayed for clarity when all you had was chaos. But God was not ignoring you. He was incubating the promise. The waiting room you despised was actually the workshop of destiny. And now everything that was forming in private is being revealed in perfect order. Chosen one. You're about to walk into rooms where your name was spoken long before you arrived. Opportunities will recognize you before introductions are made. You'll sense it immediately, that feeling that you were expected, because you were. Heaven has been arranging divine meetings, orchestrating timelines, and preparing hearts to receive you. You're not showing up uninvited, you're showing up on schedule. I remember when this started to happen in my own life. The shift was subtle at first. People began reaching out of nowhere. Projects I had let go of suddenly resurfaced with favor attached. I didn't have to strive, I just had to stay sensitive. That's when I realized when it's divine, you don't chase it, you flow with it. You move when the Spirit moves. You pause when heaven pauses. That's divine rhythm, and you, anointed one, are moving to that rhythm now. But hear this carefully, with new revelation comes new responsibility. The meeting you're entering isn't just for your elevation, it's for your activation. Heaven isn't just blessing you, it's trusting you. This moment requires spiritual maturity, not emotional reaction. You are being given influence to impact, not attention to absorb. You are not being promoted for applause, you are being positioned for purpose. Chosen one. The financial doors that have been closed are beginning to unlock, but not just for comfort, for calling. God is releasing resources into your hands because He knows your heart won't hoard them. You will build what others were afraid to start. You will give where others withheld. You will sow where others only consumed. You are the channel, not the container. Heaven can trust a heart that understands stewardship. This is the divine transfer, not only of wealth, but of wisdom, of revelation, of influence. It's the moment when everything you lost is returned in higher form. Some call it compensation, but in the Spirit, it's coronation. You're not being repaid, you're being revealed. You are not collecting what was stolen, you are becoming what was prophesied. Anointed one, this next encounter will feel like standing under open heavens. Signs will multiply. Provision will follow your obedience. Ideas will ignite in the middle of prayer. Conversations will turn into confirmation. You'll begin to live what others only dream about, not because you're lucky, but because you were willing. You stayed, you believed, you endured. And now heaven is rewarding what hell tried to ruin. There's something holy in this moment. Pause and feel it. The weight you sense on your chest isn't fear, it's fire. The glory that's surrounding you isn't pressure, it's presence. You're not imagining it, heaven is near. The same God who guided Noah through floods, who led Moses through wilderness, who stood beside Daniel in the lion's den, that same God is now guiding you through your divine appointment. Chosen one, your obedience has summoned acceleration. What used to take months will happen in moments. Relationships will realign overnight. Doors will open without force. And even as you move forward, remember this truth: divine momentum doesn't need management, it needs maintenance. Stay anchored in gratitude. Protect your peace like it's currency. Refuse to let noise pull you from presence. You'll know you've entered your appointed meeting when everything inside you feels still yet charged like lightning in quiet air. That's divine electricity. The universe recognizes your frequency now. You are vibrating in harmony with heaven's design. This is what spiritual authority feels like: calm on the surface, fire underneath. Anointed one, you have crossed over. The warfare that once surrounded you cannot follow you into this season. You have stepped into a dimension where peace becomes your weapon and discernment becomes your defense. The angels assigned to your next level have already gone ahead. You won't need to fight for position, you'll simply walk into it. Chosen one, you've waited long enough. You've cried long enough. The season of proving has ended. The era of performance is over. This is the era of presence. God is no longer testing what's in your hands. He's releasing what's in His. You're about to see divine justice unfold in real time. Every stolen opportunity, every delayed blessing, every forgotten seed will return, multiplied. Pause and breathe this truth. It's not coming someday. It's happening now. You are standing in the intersection between prophecy and fulfillment. And when you cross this threshold, you will finally understand why it had to take this long, because only now could you carry what you were called to hold. Chosen one. The hour you have been sensing in your spirit has arrived. This is no longer preparation, it is manifestation. The very air around you carries divine charge. You are standing in the presence of answered prayers, though you may not have recognized them yet. Every delay, every tear, every silent test has led to this sacred unveiling. You are stepping into what heaven calls the fullness of time. Anointed One, your life will never look the same after this divine meeting. You are not just entering a new season, you are entering a new dimension. The way you hear the way, you see the way, you move, all of it will be transformed. The old cycles have closed permanently. You have graduated from waiting to walking. This is your divine activation. The plans that were once invisible are now visible. The promises that were whispered in secret are now echoing loudly across your path. You may feel the energy around you intensifying. That's because heaven is confirming completion. You are sealed for your next assignment. There is no going back to confusion, no returning to smallness, no revisiting what was meant to expire. You are rising, chosen one, not by effort, but by decree. The same voice that said, "Let there be light," is now declaring, "Let there be release." Look closely. The shift is already visible. People will start saying, "Something's different about you." They won't be able to explain it, but they'll feel it. The peace you carry will speak before you do. The radiance on your countenance will testify that you've met God in a way words cannot describe. The glory of this meeting won't fade. It will follow you, marking you as heaven's ambassador wherever you go. Anointed One, this moment is more than your elevation, it's heaven's endorsement. You have been tried in fire and proven faithful. You passed the test that others ran from. And now heaven is rewarding you openly for what you carried quietly. Divine recognition is unfolding. What you built in the dark will now shine in the light. What you suffered in silence will soon speak in songs of victory. This is not the end of your journey, it's the beginning of your impact. The life-changing meeting you've been waiting for was never meant to finish you. It was meant to ignite you. You have met destiny face to face, and destiny has nodded in approval. You are now the living proof that obedience outlasts opposition. Chosen One, I speak this over your spirit now. Every resource you need will find you. Every door you're meant to walk through will open without resistance. Every idea heaven has placed in your heart will prosper. You will build without burnout. You will influence without compromise. You will walk in authority, clothed in humility, carrying light into places that have only known darkness. This divine alignment will attract what belongs to you effortlessly. The same grace that elevated Joseph from prison to palace is now resting on you. The same favor that raised Esther from obscurity to influence now surrounds you. You are not striving for recognition, you are stepping into representation. You represent heaven on earth now. You move as one commissioned, not as one searching. And yet, even in this glory, remember this: the higher you rise, the deeper your roots must go. Stay anchored in worship. Stay hidden in gratitude. Never allow power to silence prayer. The same humility that unlocked this season will sustain it. Because the true mark of divine promotion is not how loudly you rise, but how quietly you remain faithful. Chosen One, you will begin to notice divine acceleration like never before. The supernatural will become your normal rhythm. The right people will appear at the exact right moment. The right words will flow when you least expect them. Provision will chase purpose. Miracles will meet movement. You won't have to beg for alignment, you will become alignment. Pause now and feel this truth settling in your spirit. You made it. You survived what was meant to silence you. You outlasted the attacks that were designed to drain you. The enemy's greatest mistake was not stopping your storm, it was letting you survive it. Because now the survivor in you has turned into a steward, and the steward is about to reign. Anointed One, your calling has matured. The mantle that once felt heavy now feels holy. You have crossed the threshold between potential and purpose. You no longer need permission to walk in what was already promised. Heaven has signed your release papers. You are free, free to rise, free to build, free to bless, free to become. And so as this prophetic word settles, remember this: you didn't just wait for a meeting with God. You became one. Your life is now a living encounter, every step a sermon, every breath a blessing, every action, a ripple of divine intent. The meeting is no longer near chosen one, it's within you. Go now in peace, clothed in power, crowned in purpose. For heaven has spoken, and God has decided. And so as this prophetic word settles, remember this: you didn't just wait for a meeting with God, you became one. Your life is now a living encounter, every step a sermon, every breath a blessing, every action a ripple of divine intent. The meeting is no longer near chosen one, it's within you. Go now in peace, clothed in power, crowned in purpose. For heaven has spoken, and God has decided. Chosen one, as this message comes to a close, let your spirit remain open, because the transfer has already begun. You are not waiting for God to move. Heaven has already moved in your favor. What was once delayed is now being delivered. You are standing in your Kairos moment, the exact hour where promise meets fulfillment, where preparation meets purpose. Anointed one, lift your heart in quiet gratitude. The life-changing meeting you've been sensing is already unfolding in the unseen. Angels have gone before you, aligning every detail, every door, every divine connection. All that's required of you now is trust, the kind of trust that walks by faith, not by sight. You are walking beneath open heavens, and the evidence of this shift will soon surround you. You have not come this far by accident. You were guided, refined, and chosen for this exact moment. From this day forward, speak with the authority of one who has been appointed. Move with the peace of one who knows that nothing can stop what God has started. The supernatural current is flowing, and it carries your name. So, chosen one, remain faithful. Stay aligned with the flow of grace that has brought you here. Expect miracles, walk in gratitude, and watch heaven confirm what your heart already knows. If this word resonated in your spirit, seal it in faith, leave a word of belief below, and share this light with another soul in need. Your moment has come. Heaven has decided. Walk in it.